another week with me. I wanted to vlog again this week, but the sun is in my eyes. You're gonna have to excuse me because the sun is so bright this morning, which is a good thing because we have been seeing little sneak peeks of spring. And if you think my voice is pretty croaky, it is. I drank a little bit too much wine and I danced for probably 12 hours straight. So my voice is croaky, my body is hurting so much. I did a lot of dancing and my body is aching, but I still managed to get my workout in this morning and I still did my Pilates. So yeah, you're just gonna have to cope with a little bit of a croaky voice from me this morning, but I'm just playing with this very little cheap string with the cats. It's so funny, like I'll buy cat toys, buy these nice things, and all they want is water bottle lids and bits of string. Let me show you. Hello. Can you say? It's so cute and funny. Oh my gosh. Oh, you got it stuck in your paw and you're biting it. Goodness me. Go on then, go. He is the type of cat to hog all of the toys. Like if a toy comes out, he's hogging it. If like other cats are getting cuddles, he is hogging them. Oh, here comes Fluffy Girl. Oh, I think she's just woken up. Look at her eyes. Come here. Oh. I've got all four of them too because it's just there as well. Na 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 na. Are you coming to get it? She doesn't want to play because the boys are going to take it. Everyone's so cuddly. But yeah, I think this week is just going to be a very chilled, cozy week because I need to recharge. It's so bizarre. Like, I always say, like, I don't know how people go out every single weekend because I do one weekend and I'm absolutely knackered. But I had a great time and I know I didn't vlog much after, but honestly, it was just so busy. And then when I went out for dinner with my dad, we had a lovely Indian and we just did not stop talking because we didn't see each other. We haven't seen each other in a while. So we just did not stop talking. So I was like, I'm not going to get my camera out and start vlogging. He's got a string attached to him. So cute. But I'm going to make some breakfast. And then I think I should show you a little bit of spring that's emerging because some of my daffodils are starting to come out in the garden and a few little buds on the trees, which I think is lovely. And it is sunny, which is so nice. It's not been sunny in a while. So I hope this lasts a little bit longer. But yeah, nice cozy week. Nothing too crazy. I'm cooking some good food so I can show you that. And maybe doing a little bit of colouring because I've not coloured in a while, so I think I might do a little bit of colouring. But yeah. Mum and son. Little cutie Fluffy. And then Oi! What are you doing? Just in my garden, but I thought I could share with you the first little signs of spring that are starting to emerge, which, can you see how blue the sky is? It's making me very happy. Here we have my little daffodils that are all starting to come up and emerge. Some years they're on the bigger side and other years they're on like the smaller side, but I do need to give the garden a good clean. Like the grass is totally overgrown. I need to cut that. But my hydrangea is starting to bloom. And there. other bits of leaves and some birds. It's so weird because this didn't flower last year, so I'm hoping because it's grown into its pot, it's gonna flower. And I've got my lavender, which is starting to come back fresh. And I need to give all of this a good trim and a good cut because my mint is starting to emerge in other spots of this pot, which is so exciting. And some first little signs of rose birds. This was my favourite rose in summer. It smelled beautiful, but there's all these little buds that you can see that are starting to come through. So cute. Lemon thyme is coming back as well. This is a forget-me-not and it will start to flower very soon. It's just completely dead, but it will be like really beautiful and green with lots of little forget-me-nots. But this lemon balm smells delicious. And it's starting to brighten up again. My little crocuses! I did not expect these to come up at all. I had no idea that they would come back through, because I could not remember if I even put anything in this pot, but they're starting to come up and they're looking so pretty. I think last year they were colourful as well. I have no idea why these ones are white. But then I've got my little herbs there. And of course, this overgrown sunflower that needs to go. Ignore that. But then some tulips I popped here as well. So they're going to all start to come up too, which is so cute. But yeah, it's looking a little bit shabby in the garden. So I'm going to do a lot of TLC. But yeah, there is a lot of work that needs to be done in the garden. But it makes me so happy to see like lots of little flowers starting to emerge and buds on the trees and stuff starting to come up, which is really quite cute. And I think because of how much rain we've had like so much rain that when the sun's come up, everything's just kind of bloomed. Hello. Little cuties, but I'm gonna get my breakfast now because I'm starving. One thing about Lucas is he does not like to share blankets. And this little guy loves cuddles. You don't look too happy there, pal. I'm just chilling, drinking some hibiscus tea. And all cozy. Aw, such cute brothers. Be friends, being friends, yeah. So cute. I think I'm going to spend the day colouring today because it's been a while since I picked up my little colouring work. So I've made this little setup. I've got my cozy blanket and I've also got a little hibiscus tea. I've really been enjoying hibiscus tea at the moment. It's been like a little tangy, a little sweet, a little sour, and I've really been enjoying it. And no doubt I've got some space here for the cats to join me if they want to, but I need to pick out something to colour because you guys know I love doing these, but I want to do something a little bit more springy. I've done so many of them. I'm going to have a look through which ones to do. I started doing this as well, like colouring in the front pages. But yeah, I was going to go and sit downstairs, but my back is still killing me from dancing at the weekend. It is now Wednesday, so I think I'm just going to sit up here. And I do often spend a lot of time up here because it's like my hobby room. I tend to work out in this room. I tend to do painting in this room. All of my hobbies. I also like to read in this like little corner here against my big bear that's from Costco. And I also get ready in this room, so I find like you do often find me in this little room. I don't want to do anything too complicated. I feel like that's more autumnal. That one's quite cute. They're just colouring in jigsaws. I don't really want to do that one. Ooh! Easter is approaching very soon, so I might do that one. Picking pears. want to save that one, save that one. Sometimes I like to do certain ones during like autumn when it's like I can create like an autumnal theme, but I'm feeling more springy. So I definitely want to do something that's more springy. I think I'd do this one in summer. That one is like a cute summer one. I always love how they look on the back as well, like when it's just very funny to see the textures. That's winter. I don't want to do that many animals. I think I am going to do the Easter one. Wrapping presents. Decorating for Christmas. That's obviously a Christmas one. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this one. Something nice and simple to get me back into colouring. And I've got my little hibiscus tea. Oh, it's so funny, like, I know some people will be like, that shouldn't spill. Let's just hope I put it on the floor. But yeah, I always find like, so you're either like an iced drink person or a hot drink person. Like, there's some friends that I know that only drink iced drinks, like even in winter they'll only reach for an iced drink, but I am definitely a hot drink any time of year kind of person. Even in summer I'll have a hot tea over anything else. Right, hopefully these colours haven't dried out too much, but I need to find my little colourless blender as well. There's so many little random bits and bobs here. Here's my colourless blender. I also need to pop this sheet behind here so it doesn't bleed through. A few of them have got like a little bleed through that I have to cover up because I forget to put these sheets down. And I've got this, which is like my little tester sheet for colours. And I think I've got my whole station ready. So I'm going to do a cool grey for her because I like doing the bunny because I can make the bunny all fluffy. Cool. It hasn't dried out, but I always do have to work quite fast when I'm doing like big bits of colour. And I never really have like a colour theme for colouring in. Like I know some people are very strict on like a colour theme to colour in, and like they'll only have like stick to that sort of theme, but that is not me. I like to just do whatever colour I fancy, and it seems to work out fine. And I am left-handed, fun fact. I am left-handed. I am in the minority. I think as well, like it's so easy during winter, like when I've not been vlogging, to get like in like a rut of just doing of just doom scrolling and stuff. So it's nice to like, or like just reading, like I've literally just been either doom scrolling or either reading. So it's nice to like do a few other bits. And then, do I want her to wear some little booties? I think I might do just like a little bit of the grey. But then have her little booty standing up. So she can have cute little shoes on as well. I've been looking at some places to hike as well because it is getting sunnier and it is getting warmer. So I've been having a look at where I want to hike because I definitely want to go on a hike in the next couple of weeks. This colourless blender. There's still eggs as well. It's so funny, like I literally bought these colours off of Amazon and I've seen like, is it a hoo markers or something? I have no idea, but they're like really expensive markers and I've seen a few people having issues with them, And I'm literally just here with like my £30 markers that have lasted me over a year. I got these, I'm pretty sure I got these last January is when I started getting into colouring. And they've like not dried out. They've literally been amazing for me in terms of like wanting to colour. You do have to work a little bit faster because they do dry faster, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people don't want to start a hobby because they feel like they need to get like the perfect colours, the perfect equipment, but like I don't spend a lot of money on my equipment just to do something fun. I really want to get into doing jigsaws as well. I've been like super into that, but I've seen online you can get like folders that are like cellophane folders, and you can pop your jigsaws once you've made them into that, and I really want to get that because I just don't like the idea of doing a jigsaw and then having to break it up and then like put it back in its box. I want to like be able to display it somehow. So I think having one of those big like, you can get like A2 books where you can like display them all and like flick through them. I think that would be so fun. But yeah. I think if I don't leave you guys now, you're going to be sat with me for like over an hour just colouring. So I might pop in and out during the colouring just to show you the progress that I'm making. But yeah, I'm just doing this little fuzzy texture at the moment just to make it look super fuzzy and cute. I find this so therapeutic, like just creating. I've really been into, one of like my big goals this year is to create more than I consume, because I just noticed that my I get super bad brain fog if I'm consuming too much, and like I never never really scroll anywhere besides TikTok. But a lot of the times I find like I'll build my For You page and I'll like things and follow things that like I want to like have. And it always seems to find its way back to complete gibberish. I'm like, what is going on? So yeah, I think taking some time to reset will be good. And also like I don't really need to scroll. I feel like sometimes I like a really good guilt-free like a bed rot day where I'm just scrolling and doing nothing. But a lot of the time I like to just be doing something. I think that balance is really important. But yeah, I'm going to carry on doing my colouring and then I will share with you how I'm getting on. I have a little bit of company. Hello. Hello. Oh, hi. You okay? Come this way. Say hi. No more colouring, Mum. You can just pay attention to me now. Hi, Puffy. And the second one, we've resorted to here. And you've resorted to there. Aww. Kisses. That's nice, Olive. This is where I'm leaving my colouring today. Let me get that out. But I'd say it's about 50% done. I have got a lot of the little photo frames and that shelf and just a little bits to do. But I kind of want to add some texture to those, so I don't really want to rush too much. But yeah, this is where I am finishing off today, and I'm gonna get some lunch because I am starving. This has been one of my favourite lunches that I've been having a lot lately. I've been having it probably 3 to 4 times a week, but it is, let me get this, trusty Glavan. It is this sweet potato, which I've cooked with some oil and some salt, and it's kind of caramelised. Let me show you. Let me get a, but it is absolutely stunning. That is one of my favourites. Let me just show you this. Ooh. And it caramelises and it goes so good with beef. So I pop these two on here. Just get these down with some salt so it kind of gets like a nice little crispy centre. Take that off. You see my sweet potato? It is caramelised and it tastes so delicious this way. And then I top it with some hot honey. I love hot honey. I think it is so delicious. And it just goes so well. And then it's all hot. Yeah, it smells hot. I pre-cooked my beef mince the other day, so I just heat up my beef mince and it's cooked with some taco seasoning, so garlic, onion, paprika, cumin, chili, a little bit of oregano, and pop that on top of my bit. And then I finish it off with a little dollop of Greek yogurt. I love Greek yogurt. So instead of doing like sour cream and stuff, I actually prefer using Greek yogurt. So I just do a little bit of that. And then my favourite part, tahini. You can also put lime on, but I've not got any lime, but lime would go so well with this. And it is my favourite. And also, I can't have my food without a little sweet treat, so I've got just some leftover blueberries that I got from LS. This is what it looks like. Let me show you a closer look. And this is my little lunch. Sweet potato, beef, hot honey, Greek yogurt and tahini. But yeah, I'm gonna tuck into this now because I'm starving. And these are literally the best blueberries ever. They are a little bit more costly, but they're like crunchy and sweet at the same time. Like, you know, sometimes you can get crunchy ones, but they're sour, and the soft ones tend to be sweet. These are like the best of both, crunchy and sweet. Definitely recommend. dinner is served. I've got some teriyaki salmon, sticky rice, spring onions and sesame seeds. Yum. And tonight's little bath setup, I've got my chocolate cake, it looks so good, hibiscus tea, and the candles and all of the bubbles. Good night.